colour, or do you want a different colour?
Don't know. Oh, I say no, don't change. That was fine. That was all right.
Are you all right with that colour?
That's fine.
I can change it. Look, no, that's a different one. What about? Ooh. Yeah, let's have that. No. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Good to be here as always. Today, Monday, the 10th of March. Hope everyone's having a great day wherever you are, and you also had a good weekend. We've had what kind of? It's been a lovely spring weekend here.
Yes, blue sky and sunshine
in the UK. It's been very, very nice. We've done a couple of walks with the dogs, etc. Went down to see our daughter and dropped one of the dogs off because our
daughter's mother-in-law.
Yes.
Who's a friend of ours.
Friend of ours. Does that make her something or anything? No to us? No.
I think so. Just in the family, isn't she?
And we've dropped our other dog off with her for a couple of weeks.
She steals him because he's cute.
She gets on very well with him because she used to work with us when we were in Spain, so she knows Finn very, very well. Right, let's bring you up to date then with OnPassive as far as the ecosystem is concerned. Nothing new to report in there. If you were listening in to our brothers Marty and Chris today, you will already know that just because we do not hear or see our CEO does not mean he's not working behind the scenes. And one of the really important things that I'm going to reiterate what Marty said was that he only wants to come when he's got news for us. There's no point in him coming just to say hello and to go over the same things that he's said before. He really does want to come to the table with something that is going to get us excited, something that's going to bring the news that we want. So just because we don't see him on a regular basis, 1 or 2 times a week, whatever it may be, doesn't mean to say that he's not working flat out behind the scenes. Okay, so please bear that in mind. When I do understand people get frustrated, I do understand why people get anxious and all the rest of it. But if you've decided, like many of us have, including myself and Jane, that this is the one for us, okay, then you will not worry about not seeing our CEO. I also know that there's a lot of temptations kicking about at the moment from various individuals that are probably finding their way to your emails and inboxes. Nobody's saying don't do it. Okay, what we are all advising is that you've been down that route before. You've lost money because it hasn't panned out the way that you wanted to. You've been promised things and they don't pan out the way that you think they are. Money is tight for everybody at the moment, and us as well. You know, we've had to rein in an awful lot of what we spend our money on, and I think that's across the globe at the moment. It's worrying times for many, and one of those worries is your financial situation. And the last thing we want you guys to do is to basically throw good money after bad. Okay, the whole reason that many of us came to OnPassive in the first place is because we were looking for something that is going to do what they say they're going to do.
You don't mean good money after bad as in OnPassive money?
No, not OnPassive. No, I'm talking about other things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for clarifying that, Jane.
Well, you know.
I know people do take my words out of context on a regular basis. Yeah. But I suppose if they are hitting on me, it means that they're giving somebody else a bit of a day off. So I've got broad shoulders. I'm absolutely fine. So anyway, guys, please obviously be aware of what you're doing. If you think it's for you, then crack on, have a go at it. But there is also a but. Cross promoting within the OnPassive family will result in you not being favorable in the future. Put it that way. Okay, so
favorable, that's a good word.
Just don't be very careful with what you're doing. That's my advice to you. Don't just jump on because of promises. Okay, do your own research. DYOR. Okay, due diligence. I'm going to hand over to Jane, and I'm going to come back in again. Jane.
Hi, thank you very much.
It's all right. Welcome to your show.
Thank you for joining me on my Monday show. It's really kind of you, Richard.
It's very
to
kind,
constantly
Jane.
show up.
I know, exactly.
I do appreciate it. I appreciate you. If it's your birthday today, I'm a bit tired today. I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit like, woo.
She's been working.
I've been busy. I've been really busy, but my problem is I also want to carry on doing everything I do. So I think at some point your body sort of goes, whoa, hang on a minute, So I'm tired today. I feel a little bit wishy-washy, for want of a better word. But anyway, never mind. Enough about me. Let's talk about you guys. If it's your birthday, we've got some famous birthdays today. So the lovely Carrie Underwood. You probably don't know her. She's a singer in America, and she sang a really good song called "Jesus Take the Wheel," actually, which probably potentially won her. I feel like she won America's Got Talent. Now, the lovely Gina Lever's not with us today, so she can't correct me. My little source of info in the chat there. She is out on the road with family stuff, and she sent me a beautiful message last night, and we were to-ing and fro-ing, and it was lovely to talk to her, as always, bless her. And also, it's Sharon Stone's birthday today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh,
very famous.
9.5 weeks.
Was it 9.5 weeks?
Wasn't it?
No. Fatal Attraction? No.
Sharon Stone was the very famous on the steps.
Crossed her legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think what it was called.
9.5 weeks, wasn't it?
No. Wasn't that Mickey Rourke?
Yeah, it was Sharon Stone, wasn't it?
I don't feel like it was her, but I'm not sure. I'm absolutely sure. Somebody tell me.
I'm going to have to Google it. Hang on.
Basic Instinct. Thank you, Florence. Yeah. Thank you so much.
9.5 weeks was Mickey Rourke.
It was. Basic Instinct. Thank you so much. With Michael Douglas as well. Wasn't he the detective? Anyway, she is a lovely 67. She looks amazing, and I think she does a lot of advocate for stuff, and she comes across as like a really nice person. So that's really lovely. Also, it's our very own Dawn McIntyre's birthday today. Happy birthday to you, lovely. And what have we been up to? Well, I'm sleeping, eating, drinking, and dreaming coffee right now because I'm working in a little coffee shop, and it's so lovely. The people are so nice, and it's really sweet. It's quite a niche place. It's not like one of these big places. It's not like, if you want quick and you want fast and cold, not cold, literally cold. I mean, somewhere with no atmosphere, go Costa. But our place isn't like that. It's one of these places where people chat and they do proper teapots, little tiny teacups, and people come in for a chat, and it's lovely. And we all make time to make sure everyone's okay. And it's such a lovely little inspiring place. And I feel like I've got my head around it and what I have to do. And because obviously I'm having to pick up new stuff. Now I've got my head around it. I really feel like it's quite a nice job to be involved in.
She has very good barista skills now.
Do I? Maybe.
She can do mochas and lattes and cappuccinos and flat whites.
Yeah, I know. Who knew?
And chai lattes.
Who knew? Coffee is like the new gold. I'm absolutely convinced of it. No one seems to care about how much it costs or anything. Oh, look, it's Jean here. So just hello, Jean.
No, I don't think she is.
Jean A. Oh, spelling the same. Maybe.
Right.
Anyway, if you're here, Jean, I hope you're not driving, darling.
She might be listening.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'll tell you in a minute. Go on, keep going, Jean.
Yeah. So it's a really sweet place, and it's got a really nice feel-good factor, and they make amazing brownies. Not good for me because I love them, but they make amazing brownies in there. They make all their own cakes, and they've got it's only a little menu, but it works. And they've got a little back garden, a little front, some stuff on the front, and it's very quaint, very old fashioned. It's nothing like these new places that are all a little bit soulless, for want of a better word. It's really nice. So I'm quite enjoying that, actually. And yes, it was a good move, I think, she said. I am tired today, though. I was just saying I'm trying to do more stuff, and I'm still trying to go to the gym. And I do wonder if a little bit of me should just sort of try and take my foot off the gas a little bit and not be so stubborn with myself, going, you need to go, you need to go. In fact, speaking of the gym, I read this really, really good quote the other day, which totally resonated with me and probably with some of you. I expect it's at the gym. Train your body because you love it, not hate it.
Absolutely.
I really like that, because a lot of us go in there thinking we're going to achieve the body we want. And I think that's saying to you, you are in a body you want, and you know, it's you need to love it more. And I really like that.
Love the skin you're in.
Yeah, love the skin you're in. And I love that, because I am a massive failure at, you know, somebody once said to me, Jane, you need to love yourself more. And it's so true. I do feel that it's so true, because I am probably my own worst critic. So, and it really resonated with me that. So
we've got the lovely Janet Butler with us today.
Have
as
we?
Well. Yes,
hello,
we
Janet. Lovely. Yeah. So, yeah. So I am still trying to do that as well. In fact, we went this morning. Red came with me, actually. We don't work. People sweat together, stay together, right? But we're not in the same part. We're in the same class, but I'm at one end and he's at the other, because we try and, I wouldn't say we ignore each other, do we? But we try and do our own thing, essentially. We don't really go in as man and wife. You know, some people, in fact, I think some people in there probably don't even know we're married.
No, probably.
No. So that was very good. And I am still keeping up my gym work. I am trying really hard to love my older self, if you like. And it was really interesting, because that Ven Guiana, you've just sent us a super sticker, darling. That's very kind of you. Not necessary, but very kind of you. Thank you so much. And lovely little what is that emoji there? Our youngest daughter, we were with her the other day, and bless her, she said to me, I said, how's it going? Because the girl that owns it is her friend. So she was like, how's it going? And I was like, yeah, don't worry, I don't think I'm embarrassing you, because obviously we all know each other. And she said, and I said, I am a little bit tired. I don't mind telling you. And I am tired. And she said, bless her, she was like, I'm so pleased. I'm so grateful, Mum, that you do all you do to keep yourself together, because I really am going to need you. And bless her, it was a lovely thing for her to say. Bless her.
Thank you, John Berea, for sharing out Monday Funday. Very kind of you today.
Yeah.
Talking of sharing out and stuff, I hope that Friday's Q&A went down well. I certainly enjoy doing it. That's kind of my lane. I love all that sort of stuff. We will be doing these round here.
Oh, I was just looking at he's broken, eating something there.
I will be doing it again this Friday. So please share it out, guys, that if you know people who have got a question, and as long as it's within the right boundaries of what is allowed to be asked, I will do my very best to answer it honestly. Now, and I will say, and keep reiterating the same thing, is that these are my own opinions. I obviously give you my opinion of what I think to the questions, and it is by no way a advocate of what is coming from corporate OnPassive. Okay, these are my own views, and I try and assimilate them in a way of what we know, and that's kind of how I answer them, is with the evidence of what we've been told in the past and what our CEO Mufareh has said, etc. And I hopefully I can answer them in a logical way, and that really is what gives me an awful lot of encouragement for the course of OnPassive and staying on the positive side of where we are, is because of our CEO and all the things that he has said and all the things that he has done. And this certainly helps me an awful lot through the ups and downs of the journey. like I said, I totally understand and get why some people become very anxious.
We know some people, who what we considered hard hitters have stepped to the side, and that's
absolutely fine.
You know, it doesn't need to be an argument. It doesn't need to be anything. It's their choice, our choice, and that's how I feel about stuff like that. People are allowed to, if they lose the faith, or that's okay. That's fine. You know, it's been a long time coming.
One thing's for sure, everybody will be coming back, of course, to OnPassive once we get going again. That's for sure. And
it will all be the sweeter. But we do understand if people are not as committed as they were, you know, people. And I also think we often say, don't we, if it's too much, just move away for a bit. You know, just step to the side. It's absolutely fine, and like regroup yourself. And then come back when you're ready. You're not going to be strucken off, you know. Oh, is that a word, strucken?
I don't know. It's a good word to have anyway. And also we are concentrating more and more now on our lives, I suppose. And what I mean by that is that we are obviously doing OnPassive, as we've all done, and 100% committed to OnPassive. But we are focusing a little bit more on our own health, our own well-being, our own mental state, etc. And a lot of that's to do with, I suppose, the succession of bad news that we get at the moment. There seems to be a bit of a run on it of people we know of our age group and younger who lose their battles with life. And it just makes you focus a little bit more on where you are or where we are on our life journey. And we've got a lot of stuff we want to do. You know, we really collectively want to do a whole lot more. And even though we have done a lot within our lives, and part of being able to do a whole lot more in the future is to be able to be mentally well, and also healthy and physically able to do it. So we are concentrating on making sure that we can do the best with what we've got, and that's basically where we are.
We lost a friend last week, didn't we?
We lost a friend last week, and yet last night I lost an old friend from the army the other day as well.
Yeah, I remember when we lived in Spain and we had our business, we used to get regulars up there that we knew, Brits really, and one couple that we knew quite well used to come and see us all the time and stay over and have a really nice time. We would sit with them, have a chat and all that. And Norel, you love quality credit shops. Thank you so. She just sent me a super sticker. Thank you, darling. You're very kind. And why aren't you in bed? What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's early for her, you see. She's gained an hour.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and he came up one weekend and said he'd had a little bit of bad news, but he was told not to worry, that he'd found a cancer on his back.
So melanoma, I think it was.
Yeah, so, and there you are. He passed away last week, and he actually passed away of cancer. So I feel like over the last couple of years, as hard as he's tried to fight it, he did get, I'm going to say he's had 4 years since then.
Yeah.
About 4 years. So it's not like, 4 years is a nice long time. However, when that's the inevitability, and he was only just a little bit older than Red, and it's very sad because he was a real nice guy, a real lovely, gentle soul, and it's quite sad, really, isn't it, that we just never know, do we? So we have to try and hang on to what we've got with where you are and all that. I always say that, don't I? Do your best with what you've got, where you are, with what you have. So, and that's what we're trying to do. So,
which isn't a bad thing, by the way. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Nagarash Gasavi, you've sent us a super sticker. That's very sweet. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for everyone who's sent them. That's very kind of you. Thank you. No, it's not a bad thing to want to look after yourself. That's for sure. It's not easy. In fact, it's damn hard, in all honesty. But the rewards are certainly outweigh anything.
Well, hopefully they will.
No, of course they will.
Yeah.
I know they will.
Yeah, and it was isn't it funny how you don't really think about it, do you? And then your daughter says that to you. She says, Mum, I'm so grateful that you are looking after yourself. And oh, bless her. I never really thought of it from that perspective. You know, she said, I'm going to need you around. I need you. I want you in, she wants us to go on forever, doesn't she? And it's quite cute, really, bless her. So, and I'd not really thought of it like that. I feel like in my head, I'm doing it for me. And she sees it as I'm doing it for her. Well, for us and her.
Both ways work, don't they? It doesn't really matter, does it?
It's true.
Both ways work very well.
Yeah, it's true. But at the same time, I will say I'm 59, and I can tell you, I don't know anyone really that sort of breezes through it.
You're 59, Jane. You haven't mentioned you're 60 this year.
I didn't say that. I said I'm 59. I didn't say the 60. And I feel that sometimes, hard as you try, sometimes you need an extra half hour in bed, or you need to go to bed earlier, because I literally, I don't know, was it last week or the week before, I literally fell asleep in front of Red, like, I was absolutely pooped. And if that's the way you feel, then go with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why would I beat myself up over that? You do have to listen to yourself, don't you? Anyway.
Yeah. This week's, I will obviously, unless we hear something, I'll try and bring some topics to the table for us to ponder around. And also, myself and Andy Burks have got something that we're going to bring to help you guys as well. I'll bring that information as soon as we get it. But apart from that, guys, stay tuned, stay positive. Okay.
Stay healthy.
OnPassive is not going anywhere. Our CEO is working behind the scenes tirelessly to bring phase 2 to fruition for all of us. And that's the name of the game, that is. Right then, so Jane's going to go over into the chat then.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Here he is, guys. Still with us. That dog that we fostered.
Yeah.
Say hello, Rock.
For all those people who are saying they want new updates about OnPassive and OES and everything, I can only give you the information that we all know, and that will come from our CEO.
You can have it.
I can't fabricate anything. I can't make anything up. So as I've always said, I'll only bring information that I know is true.
All right. Shall I go green?
Yep.
I'm going to go green now. Nagarash Kasavi, hello to you. It's so nice to see you here in the chat. I will try and do some greens, but
anybody who's a tea clubber,
Lily
Jackson.
Hello to you. That's a nice name, isn't it? Lily Jackson. That's lovely. I've said Nagarash Kasavi.
Kiana McLaughlin's really tired as well.
Michael Champagne, hello to you. Was it Michelle? I always get that wrong. I just say both. Jarmos Siavara, how are you, lovely? Are you cold where you are?
Yeah, Finland, I think.
Oh, nice. Chilly but beautiful, I expect. Very beautiful. Krista Grazier is also with us. Hello to you. And Nuno Santos, hello to you, sir. Nice to see you in here as well. We are missing some of our regulars this week. I think the time change.
Oh, Tai Young's in the house.
Tai Young, hello.
Long time no see.
Yeah. The time change, and also I know a couple of people have messaged me personally saying they can't be here and they apologise. No need to apologise. We are not, Srijit Jana, hello to you. You are also in green. The green people are the guys that throw a bit extra our way to buy us a cup of coffee every month. You do not need to do that. You do not have to. Galen Matthews, hello to you. I think Galen Matthews commented on one of my pictures the other day on Facebook. And you do not have to do that. Obviously, it's all voluntary. No one has got anyone's arm behind their back.
No worries, Brian. I know the time changes has knocked everyone off course.
Yeah. Oh, Azza Khan is here.
Yeah.
Azza Khan.
Oh, hey, Azza. How you doing, mate?
Right. I hope things are all good.
It's only for 2 weeks until the end of March, and then everything will go back into sync again.
Yeah, we'll go back to normal again. I'm going to get my own head around it now at the minute. Right. Okay. George Lukakamwa, hello to you. And Gutam Barman and Durga Prasad, hello to you. Frank Rowe and Cynthia Deering is with us. Arjun Kick Tech, hello.
Wow.
Marty, Sir, and Jed. Well, that similar, but it's red, not Marty.
I know.
I think you're better looking. Medina S is with us as well. Hello.